This is me, SpoodBeest's.
Hello everybody, here it's finally time for my WrestleMania 26 review. Now, yesterday I was going to make this video and it got interrupted the first time due to me having to eat dinner, and then I forgot about it the rest of the night until I finally went to bed. So I'm like, oh shit, I gotta make this review, and just a while ago I took 2 takes for it already. One went over 12 minutes, and one was interrupted by people talking in the background. So let's try and do this again. I'm wasting enough time as it is, so let's get started. One thing I will say about this year's WrestleMania is I did enjoy it more than WrestleMania last year. WrestleMania 26 for me was a more enjoyable show all around than WrestleMania 25 was. So let's get started on talking about it. We started off the night with The Miz and The Big Show, defending their unified tag team titles against John Morrison and R-Truth. I was into this match, and then all of a sudden, it was done. Just like that. Boom. Finished. I was like, what? Where'd the match go? You know, I literally blinked, and Big Show was pinning Morrison. Like, oh my goodness. I don't know what happened here. Like, wow. Just a star and a half for this. Just like a 3-minute tag team title match. What the fuck? I don't know. Whatever. After that, we got Randy Orton versus Ted DiBiase versus Cody Rhodes. I liked this. Thought this was pretty good. It did what it needed to do. Got Orton more over than he already is, with the fans as the one to cheer for. The crowd was really into Orton this whole match. They could care less about DiBiase and Rhodes, but I thought this match was pretty good. A solid 2 3/4 star match. Not bad at all. After that, we got the Money in the Bank ladder match, and whoa, was this an improvement from last year's? Wow, this was really good. I really enjoyed this match. However, I'm seeing some people having mixed feelings for it. I really enjoyed this Money in the Bank. I thought it was very good. Some really innovative spots, like Evan Bourne doing an airborne off of a ladder that was connected to another ladder and the middle rope. There was also, Kofi. Like, Kane had broke a ladder in 2 pieces. Kofi set them up and started walking on them like stilts. And then when he got under the briefcase, he started climbing up the stilts to try and grab the briefcase. I thought that was awesome. That'll be probably the moment to remember from this match. Really, that was pretty fucking awesome. Then there was the part, I remember Swagger back body dropping Matt Hardy off the top of the ladder, and he smashed off another ladder. That was a brutal spot. Matt took a lot of brutal things. Matt was in this match very good. He was one of the top performers in this match. Him, Bourne, and Kofi were really probably the best performers in this match. This match could have done without Shelton Benjamin and MVP, because they didn't really do anything. And it probably could have been better with just that, without those two in it. But this was a very good match, in my opinion. A great match, even. When Jack Swagger won, it was funny because he was trying to unhinge the briefcase, and it's like he couldn't get it. So I'm like, is somebody going to knock him off the ladder? He's taking a really long time. And I thought that's what was going to happen, but no. He ended up taking down the briefcase. I was very skeptical when it happened. I was not very happy. But after watching last night's Raw, this could get a chance to get Swagger back on track, because he's lost a lot of momentum since he first came to Raw last year. A ton. Anyway, let's continue on with the card. Then we got Triple H versus Sheamus. A good match. I enjoyed it. The crowd was into it. Triple H winning was kind of blah. Like, why does he need this win again? Does he just want to win at WrestleMania? I don't know. I guess it was going to continue the feud after what I seen from last night's Raw. So, whatever. Served its purpose. Thought it was good. 3 stars. Now we get to CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio, and I was disappointed by this match. Why? Because they didn't give them time. However, these two tore the house down for 6.5 minutes, and I gave that 6.5 minutes 3 stars. Now, could you imagine if they went 15-20 minutes? That could have been a match of the night right there. Seriously, I was like, it got 3 stars from me for being 6.5 minutes. That's how perfect this match was going along. And then, again, just ending it before it starts. I was a little pissed off by that. It could have been longer. Like, 3 stars for 6.5 minutes. Just, I wanted that to go longer. After that, we got Bret Hart versus Mr. McMahon. I'm going to rate this 2 stars as a segment. Yeah, that's being generous. This could have been a squash and have Hart quickly put McMahon in the sharpshooter, make him tap out, and the Hart family celebrate. But no, they dragged this on and on and on. A cool thing was seeing the Hart Dynasty perform the heart attack on Vince outside the ring. That was pretty sweet. And seeing Hart put McMahon in the sharpshooter was iconic too. But it didn't need 14 minutes to go on. This could have been done 4 or 5 minutes, and that was it. But they dragged this out on and on and on, and I enjoyed it, but I didn't. So that's why it gets 2 stars. And you might think I'm overrating it at 2, alright? Just as a segment, I'll give it 2. I'm going to be generous. 2 for that whole segment. After that, we got Edge versus Chris Jericho, and this match was awesome, in my opinion. Started off slow, but then when they started countering, it was really awesome. And then Jericho won, and as the huge Jericho-holic that I am, I thought it was awesome. Jericho getting a big WrestleMania victory. I thought it was great. The aftermatch spear was awesome too. That spot got the crowd going. They roared for that spear. It was awesome. This match gets a solid 4 stars from me. Definitely. I really, really enjoyed this match. Thought it was great. Some people don't agree with me. I see a lot of people saying this match was disappointing. Could have gone on longer, but it was still great. After that, we got the Divas match. Negative star. Shouldn't have been on the card. That extra 4 or 5 minutes that went into this match should have been given to Punk and Mysterio. Seriously, this shouldn't have been on the card at all. I thought we were going to get a Diva-less WrestleMania. We didn't. This was thrown on last second. Crap. Poop. Negative star for me. Shouldn't have been on the card at all. Just pure poo-poo. Then we got John Cena versus Batista. And this match was very good. I really enjoyed this match. Thought it was good. Started off a little rocky, but then got really, really good. The false finishes and the two trading their finishers back and forth worked out really well. As I said, it was kind of rocky for a while, longer than you'd think it should have been rocky for, so that's going to take down my mark a little bit, but this was a solid 3.5 star match. Very good, in my opinion. And then we got the main event. Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker, and this was awesome. This is everything you want Shawn Michaels and Undertaker to be. It was a different match than last year because of the no-holds-barred stipulation, but there were 2 spots from this match that stand out. At one point, Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker were battling on the outside, then Undertaker hit a tombstone pile driver on Shawn Michaels on the floor, and then they were battling on the outside again, and Shawn Michaels was able to hit Sweet Chin Music on The Undertaker, who ended up flying back and laying on the announce table. Shawn Michaels climbed the top rope and hit this massive moonsault on Undertaker through the table. Thought that was great. Awesome spot. This was false finish galore again. Had me on the edge of my seat. And what they played during this match was that The Undertaker was hesitating to end Shawn Michaels' career. He was hesitating to end the Showstopper's career. So, when they finally had him start hesitating, I thought maybe Shawn Michaels is going to super kick him and end the streak. And that's what made this match great, because going into the match, I didn't think Shawn Michaels had a chance. And during the match, it made me think he had a chance. In my opinion, it was just a teeny, it was missing something from the last match. That's why it wasn't as great. But definitely a great 4.25 star match. I just thought this was awesome. Just a great way to end the show. It deserved to be the main event. 4.25 stars from me. Great. Overall, this WrestleMania gets an 8.5, which is the highest pay-per-view rating I've ever given. A good WrestleMania, not a great WrestleMania, but solid nonetheless. 8.5, it's my highest rated pay-per-view to date. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. Would like to hear your thoughts on WrestleMania, and see ya.